KTIM St.
This for a long time. He's a good friend. Helped Matt out quite a bit. He's been on this show before.
What's happening? Am I on the air yet? What's up, Gordon?
See you, man.
It's good to see you too, man.
Yeah, why don't you give us some, Matt?
When you feel like running, baby, turn around, come on. When you feel like crying, baby, don't look down. And when the end walks in and says it's time to leave, you better still believe. You better still believe, yeah, yeah, yeah. 'Cause when it rains, don't pull back from things beautiful and don't complain. When you come around, you'll find it's gonna be on hit. And don't act like, ooh yeah, it's ever, ever, ever gonna be too late. Yeah, to breathe again. Breathe. Ooh, oh, ooh, oh, no, 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 no. And when that rival drags you down, keep on stepping and scream, good looking out, and I say, yeah, I know how good that feels. That's right for reals. Come on. 'Cause when it rains, I just broke a string, guys. This is.
We got Matt Abernathy.
So we're gonna hurry up and
we will
twist a string on here real quick.
Yeah, that'll be great. Meantime, we
Hey,
are going to
everybody.
play something off of your CD, if that's okay.
Yeah, put it on.
Yeah, we'll try that. So, On Hit, man. Love the
On
song.
Hit is a...
Are you able to talk and change your string?
I am,
Right on.
I think.
We'll try it. You told me the story before about On Hit at a previous episode.
On Hit is about a special friend of mine who lives far away but is very near and dear to me, even today. And she was having a really tough time, going through a really tough time in her life. And certainly we've all been through, tough times. And but On Hit is kind of about if we learn to adjust our view just a little bit. What string is this? If we learn to adjust our view just a little bit, regardless of what might be going on around us, sometimes the sky opens up and where's my peg? There it is. The sky opens up and bright things happen.
I've heard that song. I love it.
And in the song it says, and when it rains, don't pull back from things beautiful and don't complain, because you find it's going to be on hit. Now, on hit is an old slang term that popped up somewhere in between the era of Can You Dig It? And That's Groovy. On Hit. That's for On Hit.
That's groovy, man.
Came out of that.
I dig it.
That era. And a friend of mine used to say it, and he's not with us anymore. But a friend of mine used to say it. And I never heard it before. And we were a bunch of youngsters, and he was an old timer, and he used to say that. And we used to think, what? What did you say?
It's probably about 30.
And that's where On Hit came from. So how was that?
Man,
How'd you?
I didn't. Something like that.
One hit I was looking for.
Yeah. What was that song all about? So back on him, man.
So On Hit means it's all that. It's extraordinary, extra special. It's yeah, it's cool. It's well, no, it's not groovy.
Oh, that's right.
It's On Hit.
It's on hit. You know, you got me saying that too. There are times from the first time that I had you on the show. Yeah, On Hit. I like it. So last night you were performing at St. George Tabernacle.
Last night I did get a chance to perform at the St. George
cool.
Tabernacle, right here, St. George on Main Street. And you know, when I first came to St. George many years ago, I didn't think that I had, you know, this was a foreign place to me. I grew up in Hong Kong, which is far away across the sea. And
On Hit, dude.
in case you didn't know.
Yeah, right.
And you know, when I first got here, I didn't think I had, you know, I couldn't identify with the desert because Hong Kong is a hustling, bustling, packed city. And anyway, I didn't think I had any ties to this town. But starting to go through some of my genealogy, I found out that I have a massive family that helped settle this area. And my great-great-great-grandfather, Milo Andrews Sr., helped with the construction of that building and some other very significant buildings here in St. George, Utah.
How cool is that?
Yes, very
like
cool,
that.
very
That's
cool.
very-
So it
that's
was a
That's groovy.
that's On Hit.
That's On Hit.
You said groovy.
Just to get your attention.
And I was talking with my mom last night, and she was telling me a little bit about my great-great-grandfather after he helped build that building, that he actually spoke and addressed many congregations in that building during his lifetime, which is pretty cool. So I felt very honored and privileged to be there, and I also felt quite at home there as well. So.
Yeah, and you did a great job there. I know we got a couple people from last night watching. Eva put that whole thing on, and her and her husband. So I'm just wondering. I want to hear more songs, but I don't know.
We're tuning it up. We're getting there.
Yeah.
The weather is gorgeous here in southern Utah, by the way.
It's absolutely.
We have 90-degree weather here. The sun is shining.
That's our forecast. So while we're waiting, you know, it is. It was 80-something today. At least my truck said that. So Matt performed last night, St. George Tabernacle. It was absolutely wonderful. He's going to play the song that he performed last night. I twisted his arm. He's going to do it, and y'all are really going to love it. I'm not even from Texas, and we got y'all. So almost there. One thing that I always admire about you, Matt, is you do a lot of charity work.
I do. Oh, shoot. I forgot that poster. What's coming up on April 20th, right here in St. George, Utah, there's an event called Walk a Mile in Her Shoes. And Walk a Mile in Her Shoes is a international awareness campaign to help promote the prevention of violence against women and children, to prevent rape, domestic violence, and gender violence. And for those of you who are not familiar with this event,
Yeah.
you're gonna have a bunch of men.
Yeah.
They're gonna be wearing high heels, and they're gonna walk a mile.
That's hot, man. That is.
And they're gonna walk a mile. So come on down to that
can do
event,
that.
guys. Come on down, men.
Men.
We need the real men to
Yeah.
come out and represent,
Like Tim Porter.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Gordon
Yep.
Strang. And
The high heel thing. I'll practice, and we'll see how it goes.
And come out and we'll bring some high heels with you.
I don't have any. Just some pumps. Would that work?
Some pumps. We'll have some just for you. Don't even trip. It's all good.
I can go get some. So, yeah, we need some music. Matt, by the way, you're going to find out he is very demonstrative. I think that's the good word.
What does that mean?
That means you kick butt. So you're here. You play with a lot of power, a lot of emotion. And Tim Porter's like, he's trying not to laugh. I'm laughing for him. That means that you kick butt. So anyway,
Demonstrative. Okay,
yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, that's right. So what are you going to play?
I'm gonna play a song called Blast, and Blast is kind of about. Blast is kind of, I hope to live a long life, and when I'm towards the end, I hope that I can say that I was happy with the things that I did, even, all the screw ups, that I made, that I was able to make those things right, and be happy with the things that I did in my life, so. This is a song called Blast.
Blast. It's Matt Abernathy, 95.
I like to say that I lived and I had a blast. Okay. Hold on. First things first, babe, I cannot win, and you die before you became a loser again. In my sleep, in my wake, holding fast to the mistake. Two lovers oblivious, two lovers to break. To love is to break. Guilty conscience cannot mend, and the demon inside comes back to life again. In my stomach, through my vein, could care less about the rain, don't care about the sunshine, just wanna dead in the pain. Ooh, and I like to say I've already been there. Whoa, yeah, and I like to say I've already seen it, I've done all that. Whoa, yeah, but I like to say that I lived, I had a blast. Ooh, yeah, and I, baby, like to say that I did something and I made my last. Come on. Ooh, yeah, and I like to say I lived, I had a blast. Oh no, oh no. Some will stumble, some will be your friend. And woo, some kind of wonderful, yeah, you thought you lived in. Some battle the consequences behind thick walls and iron fences. Sometimes the good die young with so many good intentions. Oh, would I like to say I've already been there. Oh, yeah, and I'd like to say I've already seen and I've done all that. Oh, yeah, but I'd like to say that I lived. I had a blast, yeah, no. Oh, yeah, and I, baby, like to say that it's something and I made my last. Come on. Oh, yeah, and I like to say I lived. I had a blast. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Yeah.
Yeah, we got some guests in the studio. We got some people watching you, and you know what? If you haven't logged on, he's demonstrative. That's what I'm talking about. Passionate. He plays with emotion. He plays from the heart, and a whole lot of energy. KTIM.org. We're with Matt Abernathy. So, what's coming up for Matt Abernathy?
Finish the show.
Right, this one. Good.
Without breaking any more strings.
Good. That's a good goal.
We're working on that. I don't have any. Okay, I will be playing at the Walk a Mile in Her Shoes event.
Yep.
You know, I might even play in high heels. I'm thinking about it.
You should. It should be play for an hour in her shoes. You'd look great too, but I don't know about the stomping thing, but no, that'd be great. You know, here's something that's really cool is that on the Friday before that, there is a benefit for the Aaron Kimball Foundation.
Oh, cool.
It's at Jazzy's.
Cool.
So What's playing there?
What's that?
So What?
Soul What?
Soul What? They're
Soul
playing there.
What?
They're headlining thing, and Jazzy's benefits the Aaron Kimball Foundation provides housing for battered women.
Very cool.
So temporary housing. So it's going to be a whole weekend. That would be great.
Very cool.
Or so we don't have Matt Abernathy playing there. So Matt, something that's really I think I was really impressed with is you've done some work with on that Christmas CD that Suswa put out.
Yes, there was a Christmas CD that came out. There was a lot of significant singer-songwriters, performers, musicians.
Yeah.
On that CD, there was Kurt Besser was on that.
Eric Dodge.
Eric Dodge was on that. Alex Boye was on that.
Yeah, we got a picture of you with Alex Boye.
Mr. McLean was on that.
Yeah.
And
Lindy Butler.
Lindy Butler was on that. Yeah. And
that's the Southern Utah Songwriters, the seasonal CD that you can get here in town. It's also suswed.org. So you've done that. You've done some work with John Houston.
And all the proceeds of that went to the Dove Center. And
that's
also
right.
the Dixie Karen Share. So it was a benefit CD that helped the homeless and the Dove Center, which the Dove Center helps, with women and children and men who have dealt with like significant domestic violence and stuff like that. So grateful to have places in our community here that can help, reach out to those folks that need that kind of help. We love them very much.
And you were talking about the significance of Blast. This is where you're doing all the good stuff. You're giving back.
Yeah.
Or was that? No, it's not. That was just passion. I may have had the wrong song there. I don't know. It was Blast. So what's coming up? What are you going to play?
I'm going to play a song called Runaway.
Excellent.
deep into the abyss. Wanna know my name now? Oh no, looking at me wants to know my name. Ed and Blue. Then I'm tired, baby, and I'm hungry, and I feel that rain above me. And I've been pacing back and forth today. What I'm chasing here begins to fade away. Looking through the eyes of a child, babe. The world's eyes became wild, and I became that runaway. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I need that runaway. Gone, 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 gone. Won't find me, yeah. Ooh, yeah. And I've seen the world's many faces here in America. Far places, come on. It all comes together. Critical and clever, lasts forever. Yeah, yeah, whatever, no, but when she took my child, whoa, my eyes became wild. That's the day that that's the day I became that runaway. Gone, 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 gone. Won't find me. Gone, 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 gone. But you won't find me. Cause riding down that highway to where I gotta be, gotta say goodbye. Got to say so long eventually. I'm gone. Baby, it's time for me, yes, to ride. On digging now, on digging now, on digging now. And that's the day. That's the day. That's the day. That's the day I became that runaway. Gone, 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 gone. Won't find me. Gone, 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 gone. Hold on, hold on.
Okay. Yeah.
Hold on, there's
Yeah.
more. Wait, there's more.
You're not done.
Not been convicted, not been held prisoner.
Psych.
Yeah. Not been down too long enough to miss her. Not met the bad man, and I heard the good man. But hey, here comes the man who's trying to watch your back, man. Ha! Still my mother's child, yeah. Still my mother's child, yeah. I'm still my mother's child. One day my eyes became wild. That's the day that that's the day I became that runaway gone, runaway gone, 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 runaway gone. I'm that runaway on. Baby, I'm that runaway gone. Yeah, I'm gone, 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 gone. There you go, right there.
That was good. That was good. I was out talking to Josh Larson. Just came in the studio. Yeah.
Hey, Josh.
He's a good friend of the station. He's got a lot of charity work that he does as well. So, we're going to play a little bit of video that we filmed of you out at John Houston's studio.
Cool.
Right on. Bring it.
Stretch.
I mean, no. Okay. He's so this is something. I had a program called The Road Show. Sarah Ammett would come out and she would film video. We came out. We got you while you were recording. You didn't even know we were going to come out. Talk to me. Tell the whole deal. Spell it out for everybody. They want to hear you talk,
We were
not
in the
me.
middle of recording a song. It's called Andrea's Song. And right in the middle, we got this call. And John looks at me. I look at him. And I said, go ahead, pick it up. And it was you on the phone.
Yeah, I used
You
the phone.
called in, and you said you were bringing over Subway sandwiches.
I don't remember that, but yeah,
So
that's good.
you were bringing sandwiches over, and we looked at each other, and we knew you must have wanted something, so you came over.
I bring John
You
lunch
were
all the
gonna bribe
time.
us with sandwiches. And you brought in your camera gear, and Sarah Ammett, which was really nice to meet her, and you guys started filming us, just doing what we do. when we're in the
Yeah,
studio.
it was great. It's on Andrew's song. It's just a little bit over a minute, just barely. It's a little bit of a teaser, but capturing you live like that, especially out of John's studio, and you were actually recording for the track.
Yes. Yeah,
Well, we did that. The audio that is on the video, it's actually from her camera. It sounds like it's tied into to John's board. Yeah. So, yeah, it's it's a cool thing.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun to be there. And
I'm wondering. Let's go ahead and
usually when I'm in the studio, I like to just be alone and just me and the person who's ever recording me.
And a sandwich.
And a sandwich.
Let's do a song, man. I'm sorry. The sandwich thing. I'm getting hungry. So, what's coming up?
You want to hear another one?
Yeah, I want to hear a lot more. That's why we're here. This is Matt Abernathy. You've got friends all over the world watching this, yeah?
I think I do. I think hopefully they'll still be my friends after this show's over.
I hope.
I have a good friend of mine in Australia who's taking her lunch break that might be watching right now. So
good. Hey, yeah, that's right.
We have Tracy in Colorado who has fed the homeless earlier today. She went out and handed out sandwiches to all the where was she? In Denver. And so good on you, Tracy.
Good on.
And
and then across the ocean, back where you grew up, man.
In Hong Kong,
yeah.
We're talking about you. You didn't understand that.
I did. It said I unhit, man. I said have Gordon shut up and play. That's what I heard.
The next song I'm going to play is Andra's song, and Andra's my cousin, and she is very special to me, and I love her very much, and she has been dealing with some medical hardships, and some of the medication that is prescribed or that we take over long periods of time hurt our bodies. The side effects are great, and I know that there are some out there who are listening that know exactly what I'm talking about, and I feel for you. It's been heartbreaking to see her and a number of other friends and many people that I know they're dealing with illness that just won't go away.
Yeah.
And
true.
And the ravages the medication has. So this is kind of that touches on that a little bit.
I left Boise with big broken hearts and a bag full of pieces under my arm. These strings mean everything. They're my last hope and spark, and the words I should have said still tempt me. I'd make you better, baby, if I could. Make it all go away for free. I love you so much now, and I did when I was there. Still feel the love that you have for me. Andra, feel Andra strong. Andra real, Andra shine, 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 shine on. We used to wonder who beat who there, when heaven's just a breath away. We saw angels there in the dirt. It was the sun come up for the 17th time that day. Come on. Andra feel, Andra Andra strong, yeah. Andra real life. Andra shine, 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 shine on. Methadone and morphine, so out of place. Wish I could glue you back together so you don't have to break. Come on. Wish I could bring back that smile on your face and wash away the tears forever. Wish I could bring back that smile on your face and wash away the tears forever.
Yeah, so that's the song that we were talking about. That's the song that you had recorded. So
Yep.
I want to check that out. For those who are watching, even if you're listening, you'll be able to hear this. But log in, KTIM.org. We've got video right now. Sarah Ammett had filmed this at John Houston's studio. The very same song. Little portion of that, 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 portion of that.
This strange eyes of the spark, and the words I should have said still tempt me. I think you better, baby, if I could make it all.
So it's pretty cool, pretty nice to view. You know, George's Corner Restaurant, it's a great place here in town. They actually help sponsor our station now. That's a good thing. I know you played there. You were there last night.
I was there last night with
Christina.
Yes, Christina Osborne. But I see Christina come into the studio last night before because we came here last night, and I hadn't seen her for a while, and it was so good to see her. And she says, "I have a couple friends that I'd love to have you meet. They're out in the parking lot," and I heard the word Salt Lake buzzing around.
That was Eric.
And I went out there, and it was my friend Eric Anderson.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot that you knew him.
It was Eric Anderson, and it was dark, and I didn't recognize him at first. It's been a while since it's been a while since I've seen a lot of people. I'm not recognizing people anymore these days, until you get really close. Yeah. But yeah, it was dark. Yeah, it was really good to see him, and he played this. He sat on the he sat on the tailgate of his truck, and him and this. Who I don't remember her
It's
name.
a friend of his. I don't know her name.
A friend of his, and they sang the
Scott
song
was
they
there.
just wrote, and it was a beautiful, beautiful song.
I think we're going to have him down here. That's something Christina was talking about is kind of doing the exchange. I want more music, man. I'm jonesing for it.
Hey You. Hey You is a song that I was actually sitting at a table, and there was this big debate about quantum physics and God.
Okay.
And people were like, the room was dividing, and I was like, wow. And I don't like the division. And anyway, as I was watching this unfold, this song started to form. And what this song actually is about is it's a pretty intimate and special song, in that especially this song is actually written for those that are dealing with things like illness or of any form, whether it's physical illness or mental illness or addiction, drug addiction, or alcoholism. This is that song for you. And we know people that have dealt with the ravages of drug addiction or alcoholism who have passed on, as a result of too much or an overdose or a crime happening or recklessness or whatever, I believe, that, on the other side of the veil, those that have passed on actually can reach over and inspire us and help us. For those that are here dealing with that, that can help us turn it around, So that's kind of what this song is about.
Give you strength.
It's that kind of it's kind of like a communication between here and there. And when I first started playing this song, my friends used to dub this the unseen army, the unseen army, and but it's progressed into Hey You, because this is about hey you.
Line upon line today. Can't have you leave. I might miss your voice, and I'm hearing well on my way. I found the heart to believe, and I finally found choice. And I'm free, and as the crow flies, I'm right with you here today. You remembered me when you broke through that shell today. Hey you, hey, come on. Never too far away, where the earth meets the sky. Let me hear you tell me something. Is there something you like to say? Just wish once in a while, and remember this one thing. And imagine, or pretend to imagine, I'm on a mission too. When you're dreaming of me, I'm somewhere dreaming of you. Hey you, hey you, come on. Right in the hill, right now. What kind of quantum is this? In the space between bumping, caught up somewhere, somehow. More than magic exists. Don't just leave, best start jumping as you're with me. Our hope brings this army, we ride with you here today. You fight the good fight, we'll carry you the rest of the way. Hey you, hey, come on. As you're with me, our faith brings this army, we ride with you out here today. Well, y'all fight the good fight, we'll carry you the rest as you're with me. Our love brings this army, we ride with you out here today. Whoa, y'all fight the good fight, he'll carry you the rest of the way. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey you, hey you, come on now. Hey you, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, 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 no. When you're dreaming of me, I'm somewhere dreaming when you're dreaming of me. I'm somewhere dreaming when you're dreaming of me. I'm somewhere dreaming of, hey you, come on. Hey you, come on. Hey you, come on.
You know, if you like Matty Abernathy playing live, yeah, it's really great. That quote that you were just singing lyrics from that song that was written as a quote on your Facebook.
There is, when you're dreaming of me.
Yes.
Somewhere I'm dreaming. How does it go?
It's
I can't say it. I can only
yeah,
sing
it's when you go ahead, sing it, man. It's when somewhere out there, when you're dreaming of me,
Yes.
I'm dreaming of you.
Imagine
kind of thing.
or pretend to imagine that I'm on a mission too.
Yes,
And when you're dreaming of me, I'm somewhere dreaming of you.
that's very cool. I like that. How do you get all this inspiration? Where's it?
Okay, this song, "Hey You," was kind of three people that helped inspire this song. The phrase "imagine" or "pretend to imagine" was based off of a. It is kind of like it's a meditation / guided imagery, and a lot of people when they're learning to visualize or to imagine things in their mind, you know, they have a hard time seeing those things. You know, they have a hard time visualizing those things in their mind or imagining things. And Janie Marvin and Linda Dimick have put out some information that will help us to better our lives, actually. So there are techniques that they have formulated to help better our lives. And in those techniques, in a couple of those techniques, you know, they begin with the words, "now imagine." Now, I remember when I was doing some of these techniques, I was like, you know, I don't know how to imagine very well. And the next line in the
Song.
the next line in the technique was, "or pretend to imagine." So it says, "imagine," and there's a pause, "or pretend to imagine," and then they go on and they do the technique, the formatted technique.
So
And
you're imagining that you're imagining.
Well, if for slow people
Sorry.
like me that have a hard time imagining, pretending to imagine
Yeah.
is the next best thing.
Right.
You know. So Janie Marvin, she wrote these guided imageries or these what they call techniques out, and I asked her if I could use that phrase, "imagine" or "pretend to imagine," in the song. So she helped co-write that, you know, based on
Nice.
that.
Alert.
I included her name on the copyright. There's also another line in the song, "I can't have you leave," because when that debate was happening at that table, it started getting heated, and people were getting mad at each other, and people were like getting ready to up and leave, you know.
Wow.
And a good friend of mine, Laurel Zittel, who's also on the copyright of this song, she jumps up and she goes, "I can't have you leave," you know. And
Nice.
so that's
You're
where
pinning
those are my co-writers for that song. So the phrase "imagine" or "pretend to imagine" and "I can't have you leave" were written by Janie Marvin and
Nice.
Lala Zittel.
Nice.
So
You know, you shared with me something earlier, actually last night, and then again today about
What?
your CD.
what about my CD? What did I say? Oh,
You got the very last one
the very
you gave to us.
The very last one. Yeah, the very last one I gave to you just about
and
20 minutes ago.
you know,
45 minutes ago.
this is the whole thing. Music survives off of people reaching out. You're reaching out to people through song.
Yes.
You need to get your CD back out, to get things pressed. Donations, man. Come out and see Matt Abernathy. Give a chance. I'm doing a
Thank you very
shameless
much. Thank you very much.
promotion. Yeah, right?
I have a hard time doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
So have a field day. Knock yourself out.
I'm knocking you out. You know, my name's Gordon Strang. You can hit me up through the radio station. You like this music. I love it. And, man, it just touches. It touches down in your soul. It comes from
Thank
your
you.
soul.
No,
And
absolutely.
You're blushing or something. I think I embarrassed you or something. But no, man,
I mean,
money. It's a beautiful thing. And Matt Abernathy, even like the music, he's got more studio time that he wants to do. He's got more on CD that he wants to do, and actually just pressing this CD. So,
Yep. So we need more CDs. If you want more CDs, we need more CDs, and I need to come up with some money to get those, pressed.
if you're hearing this,
There
if
it
you're
is
watching
there.
this,
So-
yeah, you can help out there.
Absolutely.
So you can contact me through the station, KTIM, The Scene on Facebook. What do we got? More music, please.
We have. We got a song called "These Days."
Did you want to take a break and have water?
I'm gonna drink some water here real quick.
Yeah.
Water is really good for us, by the way.
It is.
If we don't drink enough water, we can't make good decisions. It's proven.
That's why you're like, you got this list. You're going, I'm gonna play.
So drink water.
Drink water. This is
No
sponsored by
substitute.
KTIM
No substitute.
95.3. Drink water.
All right. Are we on?
No. Da 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 dum da 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 dum da da. Here it's hot. Da 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 dum do do do. It's getting hotter. It get hotter tonight, baby. Temperature rising. That's okay with me, 'cause I ain't losing no sleep here. Ain't losing no sleep, babe. I've been awake, it's been 29 strange days with me. Yeah. Do dum do da 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 no 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 no. No need to worry. Tomorrow makes 30 days. Come on. Red eyes and dull bones, and I still ain't giving up. Oh, home so far away from my home. Come on. I do my wine, I'm doing it alone these days. So sick and tired of these days. So sick and tired of these days. So sick and tired of these days. Ooh, yeah. Do dum do da 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 no 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 no. She said goodbye, get lost and die, and don't come back until you leave it alone. Whoa, I'm so far away from my home. Come on, I do my wine, I'm doing it. Doing it alone, doing it alone these days. So sick and tired of these days. So sick and tired of these days. So sick and tired of these. So sick and tired of these. So sick and tired of these days. These days. Come on. So sick and tired of these days. Yeah. Do 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 do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't suck. That's really cool. I like that a lot. Hey, here's kind of shameless plug kind of thing. If this month's Elon magazine, there is a big article about KTIM.
That's not just Elon Women Magazine. That's the beautiful women
Right?
of Elon.
Right.
women's magazine.
Yeah, so get past the cover, look in there. You'll see some information about the station. Tonight, a couple things going on at George's Corner Restaurant. Got the Big Bang that's going on. Audrey Sizemore and Greg Wheeler. They'll be playing until 10 o'clock. And at Jazzy's Rock and Roll Grill, got open mic. You've played there a number of times.
I've played there many times.
So we've got, I don't know, probably 8 minutes, 7 minutes. I want you to play here many, many times.
Okay, cool.
Right?
Cool. I don't have a song called Here Many, Many Times yet.
Give me credit.
But I will. Now I will, huh?
Give me credit, yeah.
I will.
Yeah.
I will.
Don't use the word demonstrative. Can't even say it
now
that time.
I really will.
Good.
Demonstrative. Yes, I
Demonstrative, yeah. So, what are you going to do now? Are you getting tired?
will. No. I just
Good.
started.
That's it. That's you're getting the mojo going. So that's right. We may have to extend this show.
What song do you want to hear, man?
We gotta be sure that we have time for "I Am a Child of God."
How much time do we have left?
How much time we got left, gentlemen? 8 minutes, seven minutes. That's at least 4 or 5 minutes.
I have a song at 6 minutes and 59 seconds. You want to hear it? All right.
Is it "I Am a Child of God"? The beautiful song. I don't think you have writing credit for this, but man, you should, because the way that you play it is just absolutely incredible. It's amazing. Got a little bit of tuning going on.
I am a child of God, and He has sent me here, has given me an earthly home with parents kind and dear. Lead me, guide me, walk beside me. Come on, help me find the way here. Teach me all that I must do to live with Him someday. I am a child of God, so my needs are great, and help me to understand all His words before it grows too walk beside me, help me find the way. Teach me all that I must do to live with Him someday. am a child of God. His promises, they are sure. Celestial glory will be ours, yeah, if we will just endure. Yeah, lead me, guide me, walk beside me. Come on, help me find the way. Teach me all that I must do to live, with him someday. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There you go.
You know, that's amazing. Yeah, we'll do whatever. If you do me a favor and just play some instrumental stuff,
Yeah,
that'll be
no
great.
problem.
This is great.